Did you know that the legal framework the British people imposed on the people that lived around the Niger area was known as the colonial constitution that started in 1914 and ended in 1960? Watch this video to the very end and share this video so that other people will learn what you're about to learn now. In 1914, there was what was known as the Lugard Constitution. The summary of this legal document was just the amalgamation of the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate into one giant colony that was known with the name and title called Nigeria. That was basically what this legal document said. Then came what was known as the Clifford Constitution in 1922. For the first time in the Nigerian entity, it created what was known as the Legislative Council that represented much of the people of Lagos into the Legislative Council and the people of Calabar. And for the first time in the Nigerian entity, there was the Legislative Council. But something about this council was that it was largely advisory, because you can't tell your colonial masters on how to run the country that they put together by themselves in the first place. So that was just the summary of what this constitution was in 1922, the Clifford Constitution. And then years later came what was known as the Richards Constitution in 1946. Just after the World War finished in 1945, the next year in 46, Richard Constitution came, and the aim of this constitution was to promote unity and to create more representation for the people of Nigeria. And then for the first time in the Nigerian polity, they introduced regionalism and created the northern region, the western region, and the eastern region, with their headquarters and representations for each region. Now, after this came what was known as the Matheson Constitution in 1951. Now, this Matheson Constitution gave Nigerians a greater say in governance. It brought them into the federal seat and introduced more regional economy so that each region will be able to govern themselves. And it also introduced elected majorities in the central and the regional legislatures. That's just the summary of what this constitution says. And then the next legal framework came in 1954, which was known as the Littleton Constitution. This was a constitution that established the strong federal system of government that splitted power between the central government in Lagos and the regional governments. And it also provided a specific federal list of powers, the limits of the powers of the regional governments and the limits of the powers of the federal government. That was in 1954, the Littleton Constitution. And then the next constitution document came in 1960. This was the independence government that granted the area called Nigeria that now that they are a sovereign and they are independent. If you have gotten up to this point in this video, I want to say something and I want you to help me to analyze it in the comment section. You came to someone's land, you brought them together, and then you produced a paper at the end of a period of time that you want to leave. You produced a paper that told them that they are now independent and they are no longer to be colonized, as if they were not free men before you came to their land. What's your take on this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Know your history.